School as the Golden Tigers get ready to take on their Week 6 opponent, the Wasatch Wasps. Gavin Atkinson here with Braden Peterson to give your play-by-play and color commentary. And Braden, I'm excited for this one as we watch these two Region 7 teams duke it out.
Yeah, super excited to watch this region matchup. As we get into it today, you know, we're seeing the number 1 team in Region 7 take on the number 6 team in Region 7. As Wasatch is 1-1, Orem's 2-0. You know, the main key of the game today is going to be seeing if Wasatch can hold on tight and be able to stop the potent passing attack of this Orem offense, right? As we get through here, and as Orem, you know, for Orem, I'd say it's just business as usual. Make sure you control the football, keep the ball in your hands, and don't beat yourself.
Ben Bradley getting ready to set this game underway. That one will be returnable. Get it about the 2-yard line and will be brought down at the 15. So this will be our first chance to see this Wasatch offense under first-year head coach Derek Bringhurst.
Wasatch on the receive, ball down and marked at the 16-yard line.
With a little bit of an inconsistent start.
Yeah, as we saw kind of throughout the year, they've kind of had some ebbs and flows. You know, they got a good win over Spanish Fork, got a win over Bonneville, and as well as Cypress High School. But they bookended those 3 wins with a couple of losses. Most recently, I'm blanking on my most recent one. I apologize. I'll grab that for you guys. But excited to see, you know, what this Wasp team can put together.
Wasatch takes the snap, and quarterback gets leveled on the first play of the game.
Pass
and that
incomplete.
is Bryce Haar in the backfield.
2nd and 10, Wasatch.
Backup for Wasatch High School.
Official timeout.
We have a player injured early. We'll take a break. We'll get back in as player able to walk out, which the best to him. Huff will take the snap. Get about 4 yards on the carry. Or forgive me, Bryce Haar, the starting quarterback today for the
Tackle
Wasps.
number 2, Zeki Vea.
Yeah, I really like what I see right here out of this. You know, what you're going to see with Wasatch is they're going to run a lot of 11 personnel. So 1 tight end, 1 running back. They're going to see a lot of zone offensive scheme here, and nice quick 4 yards for him.
Haar takes the snap. Pressure comes immediately, and he takes another hit as this Orem defensive line flexing their muscles early. Very strong defensive line. That is one of the reasons why they have been so dominant throughout the season.
We've seen this Orem defensive line a few times now, and they are really, really potent, right? They're in the face of Bryce Haar immediately. One of the things we're going to see today, right, obviously we're not seeing Jay Bradley out there for Wasatch to start, their senior quarterback. Bryce Haar's a sophomore. This is a lot on his plate. In those screen plays, you got to continue to dump out. You can't just settle your feet and throw so quick. You got to get out of there.
Wasatch punts this one away. Will not be returnable, and it takes a nice bounce, finally going out at about the 27-yard line. And that will bring on this potent Orem offense. We've talked about it earlier.
Line where the Tigers will take over with possession.
The Alabama commit,
First and 10.
Had a fantastic year so far with 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and he's averaging 17 yards per completion.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the disposal of weapons he has in front of him as we watch them jog out. You see big Kai Wesley, right? You have Kawe Akana. You've got Stone Baker and Mac Ellison as well. I mean, they're stacked.
Kava takes snap a little high, able to corral it, gets it to Kai Wesley on the far sideline. Wesley will get about 2 after a broken tackle.
Yeah, you get to see 2 things out of Kava there real quick, right? Good athleticism to catch the high snap and then flip the hips, and he's got that rocket strong arm to rip it to the other side of the field. I got to say, Kai Wesley looks huge out there. He looks really big.
Kai Wesley, the Baylor commit, he's been a stud since his freshman year for this Orem program, and a dual sport athlete playing basketball as well. Kahava quickly throws it another screen as he finds Kawe Akana. Kauai will get the first down.
Kauai with the reception, and that's going to be enough for a Tiger first down.
I love this for Orem, right? Obviously, we know the screen game's a big part of their offense, right? And obviously, look at them. They've got huge receivers that can block up these DBs. But part of it, too, is it gives Kauai in a nice, like, momentum motion, and away they can go.
Kauai takes snap, hands it off. Beckham Curtis on the run. He'll get about 6-7 yards. Beckham Curtis, 42 carries, as he's kind of been the secondary back this year. 217 rushing yards coming into this game.
Beckham Curtis with the run.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
All good. Something you'll see from this Orem team is a lot of guys getting touches on the receiving end and the rushing end.
Yeah, they have a ton of weapons, right? But I wanted to point out that you see big Warren Matina pulling around, lead block, and it was a great block up front.
Kauai once again with the snap a little to his right, rolls to his right, and fires in. That one will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Kai Wesley. It's incomplete.
You had a great play by Miguel Armendariz for Wasatch. You know, he's got the big Kai Wesley streaking across the middle of the field, and he's able to get his hand in there, knock that ball away. What I like about that Orem play, though, there is you saw the power play, the play before, sets it up for the play action as Warren Matina then becomes the lead blocker for Kauai on the edge to be able to have time to throw downfield. Great defense, though, by Armendariz.
Big third down for the Tigers. Kauai takes a snap, hands it to Beckham Curtis. Curtis bounced it to the outside, but a great play by Wasatch's defense, sealing off that edge and swarming to the ball. No pun intended, right? Definitely had a swarm of Wasps right there, just all around him. Great job, though, right? Orem's got that big offensive line. They bring the counter play at him. And Wasatch does a great job at getting pressure right up the middle, which is a huge no-no in gap scheme. Give up middle pressure, and all of a sudden everything gets blown up. Great job of that Wasatch defense to hold tight and stop them on the first drive. Naliai to punt for the Tigers. He'll have plenty of time as he thinks about taking this one, and he'll get the first down on the fake punt as Wasatch forgot to cover. Is he going to score? I think he will. Naliai with the trickeration.
Touchdown, Tigers!
As he takes that 52 yards on the fake punt.
Naliai looked like he had the open decision to decide if he needed to punt that ball or pull it. And as soon as Wasatch bailed, Naliai said, I'll take it. And he gets up, he skirts to the outside there, makes a couple guys miss along the sideline. And then you see that elite Utah speed and why he's going to the University of Utah, just go screaming up the sideline. I mean, great play, great instincts. And it's a tough one for Wasatch, but they'll learn you got to stay home. You got to finish that.
Bradley for the PAT. He'll send that
kick
one
by Avery
and
Edwardson
through the
is good.
uprights.
That's going to put your Orem Tigers up in the first quarter.
22 seconds to go in this game. Orem up 7-0 off of the trickeration. We'll be back after this.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into Orem High School. Wasatch gets the big stop on third down, but the trickeration on the fake punt leads to the first Tiger score.
All three phases win you football games, right? That's so cliche, but you see it right there. Your defense does a phenomenal job at getting that stop. You're going to get the ball back. You're going to be 0-0 after you each get a chance to throw the first blow, right? And then all of a sudden you have a breakdown in special teams, and you can't have a guy like Naliai running free.
Bradley once again to kick this one off. He'll send this one once again returnable. Some nice moves and some room to rumble.
He's got a steam.
And he won't be tackled. It's a foot race, and I believe he has won it. We do have a flag thrown at the 30, I believe the 28-yard line on the far side.
With the reception, Richard Brand.
An electric
there is a flag
play
on the field
from Ben Brand, but I do believe this one is coming back.
What a heartbreaker. You have a chance to get back on the board, get a great seam up the middle, and you just take off. And it looks like we've got holding, Gavin. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Those are two back-breaking plays for a team right out of the gate. You have the fake pump for a touchdown. You get the ball, you recoup, and you take it 95 yards to the house, and then you find out it's not good enough. That's tough.
Holding.
A big break.
Return team, number 29.
For the Tigers.
From the spot of the foul.
We just mentioned it. You got to play on all three phases, and due to that penalty, possibly
holding for Wasatch, a result.
Get that kick return for a touchdown. But as you mentioned, the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line, and now you've got to get 80 yards to get that same result.
Yeah,
19-yard
as a team here, you have to be able to take. I always told my guys, take 3 deep breaths, and it's time to move on. And that's where Wasatch is right now. It's time to move on.
Hard takes the snap, hands it off. A little bit of room to rumble as he gets about 3 yards on that first carry on this possession.
Yeah, I mean, from the looks of it there, it looked like it was either a counter or a split zone. I didn't see the front motion, but you saw number 1, Drexton Morris, come flying across the formation to crease the edge, and a great run up the middle by Ben Brand. Sorry, Case and Medina.
Snap taken by Hard, throws it, and a nice catch from Cash Coombs as he fought through the contact.
Coombs. There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play, and I do believe that is going to be pass interference as Cash Coombs fought through the contact.
Well, we've got 2 flags out there. One of them is going to be roughing the passer. Bryce Hart took an absolute shot as he delivered that ball and put it right on Cash Coombs. And then it looks like we're probably going to get a pass interference. We should see about 15 yards potentially tacked onto this. I mean, what a great ball by the sophomore.
You know, you talk about, like, inexperience of a sophomore coming into this game, getting thrown into the Friday night lights, if you will, and to step up and make that throw with a big Orem defensive man barreling into you. You just got to sit there and
pass interference decline.
Gavin, I'll put it this way. If Judy Mawala was about to hit me in the face, I'd get rid of the ball quick, too.
1st and 10 for
Wasatch. Ball will be spotted at the 41-yard line.
From the 45.
Or forgive me, the 46-yard line. Wasatch is 46.
I want to make a quick mention here. From what I can see, these are the first passing attempts Bryce Hart has had all season as well. I mean, great job by the young man to step in there and get rid of the ball.
Hart takes the snap. Gives it to his running back once again, Ben Brand. And not much there.
Wasatch is number 23, Richard Brand.
A little bit of a slow start from the offensive line.
Well, yeah, so what you're going to see out of this Wasatch offensive line is that every time they come up to the ball, it seems like they've got a little count for them to get down and get set really fast. It draws a lot of teams off sides, right? But they're getting set, and then they have a hard 1 count, and then they go through.
Hart with the snap and hands it off. Breaks the tackle, but gets tripped up by his own man, Ben Brand. Once again, as
Richard Brand
Ben Brand, 91 carries on the year, 484 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He will be instrumental in this game if Wasatch.
He's a great running back, right? Sorry to interrupt you there. He's a great running back. He's averaging 7 yards a carry on the season. You can see why.
And we'll have a jump offside from the Tigers. Jag Ione, the Tiger, a little antsy. And as you mentioned, maybe that hard count playing into effect there.
It is. You're going to see this all game, right? They're going to drop them into a hard stance, and then they're going to go with the dummy count. And you got to be on top of your stuff. And I like it for Wasatch. Take the free yards you can get, and then execute when you get a chance to run plays.
Hard takes snap, pressure from Orem, gets it to his running back, and nowhere to go there for Ben Brand.
You know, we're seeing this. We've seen it twice now where the Wasatch offensive line doesn't seem to know what the count is, or they're a little bit behind, whether they're not hearing him with the count, whatever it may be, but they are behind right now where they're leaving guys in their stance. And, you know, if that happens every once in a while, right, like, you know, you take a deep breath, you don't worry about it, right? But we've seen it twice on this drive alone. Really got to make sure that count is heard by the sophomore quarterback. Really command that line out there.
And I'd just like to say, Braden, it is so nice to have you back. Love the insight on every play.
It's good to be back. Thank you.
Har takes a snap, looking left, looking deep. His man's got a step, and he caught it once again through the contact.
Reception
as they wrestle for the ball.
Cash
Combs once again.
There's a flag on the play.
We'll see who comes up with it. I believe Cash Combs had it, unless it was wrestled away. It will be a defensive pass interference once again on the Tigers, but
we've had multiple great plays to start this game. Isanali, fake punt, goes 55, 60 yards, and then you got Bryce Hard, the young sophomore, stepping in and just dropping dimes out to Cash Coombs with the nice little one-handed body catch while he's getting tugged on. Great play.
Hart takes snap, hands it off to Ben Brand, and Ben Brand stonewalled by this Orem defensive line.
Orem's number 44.
Number 44, Easton Kojima. There on the tackle, and I'd just like to say, Braden, 55 tackles, 1 sack on the air, as he has been an absolute unit on defense.
Make that 56, and he absolutely stuffed that play right in the mouth.
Orem showing pressure as they'll get the play in. 10 seconds on the play clock, 5 minutes to go in the game clock. Har with the snap, looking left, pressure coming as he tries to set up the screen, and Junie Mawala absolutely blew that screen up.
Junie Mawala hung up on that defensive, on that offensive tackle, and as soon as that ball went in the air, he was looking for blood and absolutely lights up the Wasatch Wasps, who was trying to secure that ball. With the screen game here, you got to sell a little bit more. They've got guys hanging in, and those are some dangerous throws to just dump over the top when you got so many guys surrounding it.
I tell you, Braden, those are the plays that make me glad I'm not playing football anymore. Har throws to the back pylon. That one almost picked off by Nali.
Pass intended for number 12, Ike Mitchell. Orem's Isa Nali knocking that one down.
You know, when you get into the red zone like we saw here, right, your playbook starts to tighten up. You've got that red zone set of plays that, hey, this is what we hit, this is what we do really well. The hard part that Wasatch is going to see is that this defensive line is stout. And so that run game is going to struggle a little bit more, especially not having Jay Bradley, who's been an absolute back for him at quarterback.
Austin Wilds to go for the field goal, but before that, we'll have a flag fly in and both lines jump. I believe this will back the Wasps up.
Be interesting to see, because you saw him go to get set, and then you saw Orem jump, but then you saw a Wasp jump as well. I'm curious to see what we're going to get.
Approachment on defense, number 91. It's a 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
And now it is decision time. It looks like they'll stick with the kick.
4th and 5.
I like the decision. Try and get some momentum in this game as Austin Wild gets ready to kick, to attempt hopefully his 6th field goal make of the year. Holded by Har. And that one up and through the uprights.
Wasatch is good.
As Wasatch gets 3 points on their first possession of this game.
Coach Bringhurst has to be thrilled with the response there. You have that disappointing penalty on the kickoff, right? And then you come down and you drive 70 yards, get the field goal, you get points on the board. Great job by this young Wasatch Wasp team.
We want to send out
And I'd like to make a correction. Second
birthday
possession.
howdy to Coach
our
Mike
first
Hickson.
possession for
Happy
Bryce
birthday,
Hall,
Coach
a
Hickson.
3 and out. And you know, it's been a long day. Easy to forget.
I don't blame you, man. It's great to be outside, though. I mean, we've got a beautiful night. There looks like there's a little bit of rain cloud. We got a food truck down below that smells dynamite. So, you know, hey, if you guys want to bring up some chicken, you know.
Far back to receive, nor one.
But, no, just phenomenal. It's beautiful out here. Orem's got a great atmosphere. Exciting to be here on homecoming.
Yeah, so
back for you.
Back to the old stomping grounds. 2023 graduate as Orem High.
Dude, you're a puppy. I graduated 11 years ago.
That kick muffed, but quickly picked up by Naliai as Naliai makes some men miss, and he shows his athleticism with the shake and bake.
With the return.
Yeah, Naliai's been really impressive. You know, when we were here week one against Granger, we didn't get to see a whole lot of like what Isa Naliai can really be and who he is. And through 2 possessions here, we are quickly seeing that, wow.
Big thank
just
you to
an electric athlete. When the ball's in his hands,
Morning Lou Sanitation
he's just
for the
so
support of Orem High Athletics.
He's got great vision. He's finding things. He's quick. He's shifty. Like I'm really, really impressed being able to watch him.
You can see why the Utes are so excited to have Naliai joining their squad. As we've seen this year already with the Utes, they love their two-way players, and you start to think maybe Naliai might be that next two-way guy.
He might have that ability.
Man in motion. Kava takes a snap, pitches it to the far side. Not much there, but makes something out of nothing as Oliver Bills gets the pitch and fights through some contact to get 4 yards.
You know, that I had a mixed bag of emotions there, right? So they bring Kawe Akana down to kind of seal that edge. The backer, I want to say it was number 3
3rd and 6
for Wasatch, Jack Neff, that was able to fight over the top of it, and then Bills just decided, you know what, I still can get around more of you. And so just really, really great play by Oliver Bills.
Kaava takes snap, looking near side, throws, and a great catch by Kawe Akana, and Kawe Akana off to the races. Flag flies in, and as of now, it is another Tiger touchdown as Kawe Akana shows off his speed. Flag thrown. I believe this will be coming back.
There is
you can see why BYU's really excited about number 13 too, right? I mean, this team is stacked. But what we're going to see is a blindside block on Kai Wesley here that sprung Akana, and that's what's going to bring this back here. But wow, I mean, explosive athlete.
And just taking away, taking it for what it's worth.
Personal foul on the Tigers.
Fantastic catch.
That'll make it second down.
Right there for Kawe Akana, as that was just a little bit,
little high and outside.
Yeah, thank you. Great way to describe that ball. Brings it down, and you'll see a lot of guys, you got to make that catch. A lot of people will say, hits you in the hands, you got to make it. And at that D1 level, you can see why BYU's excited.
Yeah, he went up and climbed the ladder for that ball, and, as they said in Major League, just a bit outside. But he went up and got it and just took off. But here we go, and Wasatch is going to have a chance to get the stop here.
It'll be a 2nd and short with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Wasatch showing pressure. They'll bring 5. Gives it to the back, and he is stonewalled, brought down by Ryan Vernon.
Tackles made by Christian
Zabel
and Ryan
Vernon.
As
they both got into
I'm going to throw Drexton Morris in there, too. We had a mini swarm, yeah, just a mini swarm. Couldn't even call it a hive. But they were just all over it there on that zone read play. There's really nowhere for Kava to go with that ball. The pole read was taken. They really did a great job playing the read there.
3rd and short. Kava takes the snap. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Fights through the tackle. Another flag thrown as he gets 11. The first down for now. And it looks like it will be coming back as a holding as the Tigers really struggling with penalties right now.
Flag on the play.
We said this pregame, right? If you're Orem, don't beat yourself, right? You can't have these little things that are going to stall you out, kill your drives, right? you can tell you're explosive. We all know
Holding
what
on the
they can
Tigers.
do, right? But you can't let the officials be a part of the game.
10 yards from the
Right?
spot.
Also, Kava's just an absolute tank of a
3rd and
quarterback to
13.
take down. Holy cow.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and long, and just you can see coach on the sideline tearing out his hair. These are the mistakes, as you mentioned, that can really flip the momentum in a game. And if Wasatch can get off the field now, they can really start building the momentum.
Yeah, really frustrating when you're 5 weeks into the season now, 6 weeks in actually, and those aren't the things you want to see.
Kava with the snap, looking left. He has all kinds of time throwing, and he's got him. Kawi Akana.
Orem's number 13, Kawakana, pulling
If
it down for a big Orem
He could have
first
kept
down.
his feet. He'd be going for a house call just a little bit too far ahead of him, but a fantastic throw.
Absolutely great pitch and catch there. You know, the Orem offensive line picked up the pressure that Wasatch wanted to
Ball
bring.
spotted at the 32.
And
First
Kava
10.
just had all day back there to operate. Throws an absolute strike, a little bit on the outside of the plate, but, you know, we'll still call it a strike. And down the field they go for the first down.
1st and 10 for Kava. Hands it off. Beckham Curtis spinning around, and they'll
Gain
get
a
about
couple
2
of
yards.
Number 21, Brock.
That was
Otter.
Jack Neff again, coming in, just sweeping him up and spinning him around. He did a great job to get off the edge as Orem was trying to run counter and hit that up on the A-gap. And immediately Jack Neff just came up and scooped it up to stop him for a 2-yard gain.
And we talked about Easton Kojima for the Tigers on the other side, but Jack Neff, 38 tackles, 1 sack, is once again an absolute unit for the Wasatch Wasps. Kava takes the snap, hands it off, and that one will get about 1 yard, if that. Maybe back to the line of scrimmages. That Wasatch defensive line holds strong.
Yeah, Wasatch really loves to bring pressure, and one of the things you'll see right here, you saw the safety start to trigger down over the slot. As soon as he did that, then you saw that outside linebacker to nickel corner immediately trigger down to the C gap there to take outside containment. As soon as he did that, they brought then the outside backer to fill that B gap as well, and all of a sudden it was all clogged up.
Kava, 3rd and long. Watch Kawi Akana on your near side of your screen. Takes a snap. Throwing far side. And Kawi Akana brings that down. Forgive me. He was on the far side. And he just mosses his defender. A fantastic catch from Kawi Akana.
Catch made by number 13.
What a play call
Kawakana.
by Orem's offensive coordinator, as they've got what looks like a power speed option read
Kawa.
right
Even
there,
on that
where
play.
Kava has a chance to read that end. He can follow the power or he can pitch, and then all of a sudden, like you said, look out for Akana, and he's streaking down the sideline. He just throws an absolute dart, Ted Lasso style, putting it right in the bullseye.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, as Josh says. Thank you.
Ben Bradley getting ready to kick the point after touchdown. That one almost blocked right there by Wasatch. And you know,
Kick good
it
from
wasn't
Adrian
blocked.
Sanchez.
I just have to say, I love
Make
the
it 14
effort.
to 3
Dude, I was
for your
thinking the
Tigers.
same thing.
Far too often in high school, you'll see, guys kind of give up on that PAT, and it'll lead to blocks right there, and that can flip. But great kick by Ben Bradley and great effort.
We've seen that actually the 2 times Orem scored, because you saw the same thing from Miguel Armendariz screaming off the edge the last time as well. I love the effort from this Wasatch team.
37 seconds to go in this first quarter as it has flown by on this beautiful night in Orem.
We've gotten ourselves a little bit of an entertaining first quarter.
It's been very exciting. I'm excited to see how Bryce Harr responds as this one a very difficult task for him, but I believe he can step up to the plate.
You know, Wasatch is really in a tough spot, right? You lose your quarterback, who threw
Orem's number 31,
5
Adrian
weeks.
Sanchez, kicking away.
was 900 yards of offense, 600 passing, 300 rushing. He's not playing tonight. And you got young Bryce Harr out here deciding to deal it around a little bit. But you're in a tough spot to sit there and decide, like, hey, do we run this young kid? What's his specialties? right? And you're really trying to see how he responds.
Ben Brand with the return, and he'll get about the 19-yard line.
Stop made from the run. From
So
number
once
15,
again,
Mac
as we've
Christensen.
seen, we'll see this offense come back onto the field. And I turn to you, Braden.
Ben
for
Brand
your
with the
take.
return.
You know, we've talked about the inexperience for Bryce Harr. We've talked about Ben Brand. If you're coaching Wasatch
Ladies and gentlemen, with the Jacobs family, please meet at the center gate entrance to the football field. The Jacobs family to the center gate. Thank you.
So I think they've done a decent job, right? Like, I think you stick with the zone run game, introduce some of the gap scheme, and then get him quick hits so that he can get some confidence.
Harr hands this one off up the center of the line, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage. No gain as this defensive line for the Tigers is, we've said it all
Orem's
night,
number
very
33.
star-studded, and
Correction, Orem's number 23.
these kids looking to join
Owen
a
Penrod,
star-studded program. Names like
a gain of about 1.
Noah Sewell and Puka Nakua jump out to you. Jacob Robinson all played for the Tigers, and a very powerful program here.
Yeah, they've built a real powerhouse down here. As they run the power.
Quarter, it's your Orem Tigers leading it 14-3.
Ben Brand, I believe they got that one off as the PA believed it was the end of the quarter, but a nice way to cap off the quarter for Wasatch, get that first down run from Ben Brand.
Yeah, I love the power scheme right there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ben Brand has a huge hole to run through.
In the red by the
Takes off. Had a great,
if that's you
great, because I can't think of another word. Great run as he finds not Pater, but a first down.
That'll do it for our first quarter of action. 14-3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Second quarter of action getting underway as the teams flip sides. Wasatch down 11 as Tigers with some explosive plays early on, but Wasatch looking to hang around. Gavin Atkinson
Andy
and Braden
Jacobs is a
Peterson here
lifelong
with
Tiger
you.
and spent more time at Orem High than most.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to hear, but I have no ears up here. It is absolutely a screamer. We're right underneath the speakers.
After graduating high school, he
And,
ran for the first men's cross-country
We're loving
team
it up
at
here,
Utah
though, as
Valley
they're
Community
announcing
College,
and
now known as
rewarding one of their
UVU.
former students.
In 2004, he began coaching at Orem High as the head
we'll
coach
see
for
on
both track
homecoming
and
night,
cross-country
honoring students
teams.
from the
He
past.
spent the next
and current
21 years
students.
coaching, mentoring, and
We have an
encouraging each and every one of his
interesting
athletes.
situation rolling out in 5A
He coached his
Region
teams
7.
to 11
As the
state
Tigers,
championships.
so far the clear favorite for the region, but also for the division.
11 second
But
place
you look
state
at number
finishes.
2, and really it's been Tipview, the
23
Thunderbirds, and the
region
Tigers
championships.
the past 4 or 5 years. And
multiple
Region
top
7.
10 national rankings.
Now the T-Birds have been dealing with some issues, losing their coach.
Coach Jacobs
during
was
the
awarded
middle
the
of
4A Coach of the
offseason.
Year and received 3
And you
national
see a
recognitions
scramble
for
for
Coach
second
of the Year
place.
for Utah.
Springville 5-1 on the year. And
Andy
Wasatch,
encouraged his athletes
they
not
see
only
a
to be
spot
great runners, but to
slide
be
in.
great people
They
as
see
well in
an
every aspect of their
open chance
lives.
to build a program
Thousands have been touched by his incredible
rebuilding.
dedication to the
A
sport,
very
the
interesting
school,
situation
and the
in 5A.
students.
Yeah, and
Andy
a
was
lot
known
of what you're
and
seeing,
recognized as
right?
an
Like
incredible coach
they've
throughout the
got
state of
quite
Utah
a few
and across the
seniors that
country.
they're pretty
The
senior
only
heavy
thing
in
Andy loved
heavy
more than
in a
all
lot of
running
areas.
cross-country and
But
track
then
and
you
field
start looking
is his
at their
family.
offensive line, things like that. They got a few seniors, but then they got
His
a
wife,
lot of
Tammy,
young guys
and
as
his
well that'll be
children,
coming
Sydney,
back
Maya,
or bringing it
Cameron,
up.
and Ty.
This is a program that can build and
His
can
two
grow.
son-in-laws, Braden and
These are
Ashton.
great opportunities for the sophomore quarterback as you're seeing him just
His
step
daughter-in-law,
up and
Emma,
run
and
this
his
offense.
grandchildren, Ollie,
This
Cooper,
team should be really
and baby
proud of
girl
what they've
Barney.
been able to put together.
Coming
You're
in
3-2. You're 1-1 in region. Your whole
Andy
season's
encouraged
ahead of
everyone
you.
to be their best
Right?
self. To look for the
I
positive
think there's
and good
only
in all
positivity
things.
that you
He
should be
wants us
looking
all
at
to
as
be
your
brave
Wasatch.
and face our fears and live life to the absolute fullest. When hard things
As
happen,
we still have
they
this
will,
stoppage on the field.
Look for the good
for those
around
of
you
at
and
home as
never
we're doing
give
an
up. Be like
honoring
Andy
for
and do it with heart.
some students down on the field. I believe the cross-country coach.
Coach Andy Cox, thank you
Andy
for being
Cox,
a great example to all the
recently
Tigers
passed
that have
away for the
graduated from
Tigers, so
Orem
they're
High.
taking the chance
Ladies
to
and gentlemen, please give a
honor
hand
him,
to
I
our
believe.
2025 distinguished
love it.
alumni, Andy Jacobs.
It's actually a heartbreaker listening to everybody talk about how great Mr. Cox was. Really sad to hear about his passing.
Snap taken as we get underway. A tragedy is he had been a great coach for cross country for the Tigers for many years.
It's one of those things where you find how coaches take like a real place in people's lives and what they can do for them.
Second and short as we get back underway. And quickly stonewalled and stopped for about a 1 yard loss.
That was MJ Bateman.
Loss of about 4.
Driving back the right guard, it looked like, as I'm looking here. It might have been the right tackle. Driving him back and just creating no lane for Ben Brand to get through there. And they're going to get to the 3rd and 3 stop here as they get a chance to see if they can get them off the field.
It'll be a big 3rd down for Wasatch right here. Try and convert. And we have some movement at the line, and we will have the flag thrown.
Moving on the line.
I believe will give us the first down for the Wasps.
We've talked about this, right? Wasatch is not afraid to try and bait you to get off sides to take free yards. If I'm them, this is a great play by them to just ice them up, get free yards, and get the first down. Here you go. You're off and running. You've got another first down.
So Bryce Harder get another set of downs to get this offense going.
First and 10 from the 43.
Keep this offense going.
Yeah, I've liked how they've started this drive.
Orem with some pressure, showing some pressure. Hard takes the snap. Throws quickly. That one almost picked.
Passing complete.
As receiver and quarterback not on the same page there.
Yeah, it looked like they were bringing 7 right there and pretty much daring them to throw that ball quick. Those are one of those situations where he got rid of that ball really, really fast. It looked like they had a whip route being run by Cash Coombs, and Coombs was about to break out on that and had all sorts of space. Take a deep breath, trust the route concept, get the ball there. It's hard, but it's open.
2nd and 10 for the Wasps. Hard takes snap, hands it off. Up the middle is Ben Brand, and he'll get about 2 yards, bring up a 3rd and long, and a very difficult play call coming up.
Yeah, you saw Zeke Baea come flying through his middle linebacker spot to just meet Ben Brand in the hole there for an absolute collision. Big 3rd down here.
Orem showing pressure, and once again gets Orem to jump off sides as Orem's struggling with this hard count for the Wasps.
Yeah, you see them. They go to the hard count. They go to the clap. Kojima up on the top side of your screen he gets a little overeager. And they're going to get another encroachment. They'll drop it down to 3rd and 3 here, and now we're manageable, right? Your run game's opened up again. You can hit quick screen game, right? Like your playbook's opened up a little bit because you're in a good place.
So after a quick conference from the officials, we'll get the call, and offense will move up as it will be encroachment. And these are the mistakes.
Encroachment is the call on the Tigers.
Like you mentioned, it was such a difficult play call. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 3, playbook is wide open.
Yep. Got press coverage on the top side of the screen.
Bryce Hard takes the snap, throwing into the coverage. That one in and out of the hands of Cash Coombs, who has been so good for the Wasps.
Coombs has been great for him, but I love the concept. They go with the little scissors concept on the top where the outside receiver crosses and the number 2 receiver goes on the outside. Cash Coombs cuts across on the slant, and he's wide open. And frankly, Bryce Hart puts it right on him, but he just didn't get his head around quick enough.
Wasps electing to play the field position game. Beckham Curtis back to receive. He'll get this one off. A nice end-over-end punt that will be fielded at the 12-yard line. Trying to return it to the near side. Breaks the tackle and will be brought down at the 25.
We had a mid-play whistle there that caused a lot of confusion. The official on the top side of the screen, he looks quite animated right now.
We have a flag at the 42 on that far side. as the officials go to conference and a lot of laundry early in this game.
A lot of laundry. You know, it's interesting, though. Let's talk about this region a little bit, right?
On the field.
One of the interesting things, right, there's a lot of teams at 1-1. Then you've got Springville, who's the number 2 team in this region, right? Wasatch has them coming up at the end of the season. Springville's 5-1, only lost to this Orem team by 2 or 3 points. This region has some really stout teams, great offense and defensive line play. You've got this potent passing offense of Orem, a great run offense from Springville. And then you've got all these other teams in here that are all fighting and positioning, right, as, like you said, it's wide open. Like, it's anybody's game, right? Wasatch can make a move. PG can make a move. Maple Mountain still can, and so can Spanish and Payson. They just got to right their ship a little bit, right? Like, it's early in region play. There's a lot to play for still. And you really can start kind of making a way for your season.
And that was always, one of my favorite parts about high school football. Just kind of like Division I football. If you're sitting in the Big 12, you might not necessarily be playing for the championship unless you get to the playoff. But for teams like Springville or even the middle of the pack of this Region 7, you have a chance. Fight for your region, earn a playoff spot.
On the return team, number 8, personal foul. On the kicking team,
as we get this
11,
call,
they will offset.
We will have offsetting penalties after that quick conference.
No, I said,
but as I was saying, so much to play for even the so-called lower end teams of the region, and you get that label, and then one year they come out, punch in the mouth, and they're back up to the top.
Well, and it's one of those things, right, where it's early enough in the season that you can still make things change, right? You're 0-2 in region. You still got 4 or 5 games ahead of you, right? Like, go attack the season. Like, if you're Spanish and Payson, you can still end 5-2 here, right? Like, the possibilities are endless if you show up week after week. We're having a little bit of a technical difficulty for our officials. They're telling us all their thoughts down on the field because they've accidentally left the mics on.
Deciding where the ball will be placed.
And it was kind of an interesting situation, right? Because we got the whistle mid-play, which caused confusion. You've got play going on still. Kind of an interesting situation going on right now.
Supporters, R&R Barbecue, AM Salt Igloo,
players getting ready to repunt this
Salty Tub, and Bring It, Swing It Baseball. Thank you for your support of Orem High to those sponsors.
To go back to their coaches. And we'll take a break, be back when these officials. And we'd like to welcome you back to Orem High School as the officials, after their conference, will spot the ball at Orem's 29-yard line. And
at the 29-yard line.
Confusing play there,
First and 10, Tigers.
I can understand the confusion. I'm confused up here. I'm sure they're confused down there. I mean, everybody just needs to take a nice, deep breath. We're all going to be okay.
Play some football.
That's exactly right, Josh. Let's play some football. That's the best part of this.
So Orem looking to show off their explosiveness once again, or maybe not, as we have another stoppage in play.
Looks like we're trying to figure out which football's supposed to be on the field right now. We got the ball boys out there trying to find the right ball to be on the field. You know those quarterbacks, man. They're finicky. They want to make sure that ball is just right. Just ask Tom Brady.
Well, TB12, interesting to hear him commentating on games now.
Yeah, that's a whole odd situation as a whole that I'm sure everybody at home doesn't want my opinion. But if you ever want it, just ask me sometime. I'll tell you.
Orem getting ready to get this possession underway. Kava takes the snap, hands it off. Beckham Curtis with some speed, and he'll be brought down. A nice open field tackle right there from Miguel Armendariz.
Yeah, they go 20 personnel, run the ISO play.
That's going to be enough.
It's absolutely phenomenal, just opening up a quick seam and getting him up the field. Beckham Curtis does a great job getting north-south, and
Tigers
great first down run.
From the 39.
First and 10 for the Tigers. Kava takes a snap, fakes the handoff, steps up in the pocket, and it throws a pick as that ball got tipped by the pressure. And the Wasatch Wasps with the big turnover. I believe that ball picked
off by Jack Neff. What a great job by the Wasatch defensive line. They finally get home. They get in Kava's face. They hit him as he goes to throw the ball. Jack Neff right there to just scoop it up. It was almost like Neff was like, whoa, I've got the ball.
23.
And there they go, and now they've got a short field.
First and 10, Wasatch.
And we got a chance to make this a ball game really, really close.
9 minutes to go in this second quarter as the Wasps just outside of the red zone after that return from Jack Neff. A very nice play, flipping the momentum over in this game. Hard takes a snap, hands it off, and this defensive line for Orem is really shutting down the run game.
Yeah, we saw this last time they got into the red zone or right on the edge of the red zone, right?
Easton Kojima.
That defense got really stout, right, where they just kind of shut everything down. Great opportunity here for Wasatch. I want to see if they can find a way to pass the ball and kind of get this defense to back off a little bit.
Only one safety for the Tigers as Har throws to that far side. A nice ball, but better coverage, and we'll have a flag thrown at 2 flags as both the back judge and the far sideline official
flags on the field
throw their laundry onto the field. And, you know, based on where it's thrown, I believe pass interference.
Cash Coombs has been good at 2 things today. Catching the football and drawing defensive pass interferences. He's done a great job. And part of that is he fights for the ball. If you notice, every time the ball comes in his direction, right, he is fighting for that football. We've watched young teams play where the players don't understand, hey, that ball's in the air, go get it, go after it, try and make a play.
The Tigers.
Because what it does is it makes it difficult for the defense that any kind of movement you try and make for the ball,
14-yard line,
if they hinder that physically, you're going to draw a PI. And Cash Coombs has done that all night. And here we are, 2nd and 2. We're manageable. Playbook's open.
Cash Coombs absolutely pivotal for this Wasps offense. He has been the answer to a lot of the questions early in this game. Who will be the playmaker now that starting quarterback Jay Bradley's out? You know, who's going to help their secondary quarterback out, Bryce Har? And he has been the answer. So it will be a first down. Har hands it off, and right now you're just seeing this Tiger defense load the box.
Wasatch stopped by 4.
Well, and part of it, you know, they've got that box loaded, but also at the same time, it feels loaded just because of how loaded that defensive line is. I see what you did. See what I got there? I'm pretty good every once in a while. 11. Every once in a while.
4 receivers for Har. Har looks sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock. 15 seconds.
I like putting Kojima in some kind of bind here. His eyes are in the backfield.
Har takes a snap, throws to the far side. A screen set up. 1-on-1 and a nice play right there. A number 12 duel. Ike Mitchell gets the catch.
Wasatch is number 12.
And tacked by Parker Murray.
Ike Mitchell.
Yeah, that's a long throw across the field there. Ike Mitchell kind of stops, doesn't move his feet. In those situations, you got to get the ball and just get north-south, right? That's a long throw. The defense is able to come up on you pretty quick just because the throw is so long. Once you get the ball, you got to get north-south.
Correction, Brock Hawkins on the nice open field tackle. 3rd and I believe 10. Hard takes snap pressure as Orem sends the house. That one will be picked off as the ball thrown short, and he's got room to return and blockers. Can he take this to the house? Only the quarterback to beat. And he will be brought down. Ball is on the ground. And I
Will
believe
Rasmussen
Orem
with
will
the
get
pick
it
and
back.
the run.
Will Rasmussen with the great return.
Tigers number 4.
And the recovery for the Tigers.
MJ Bateman coming up with the ball.
MJ Bateman.
Tigers are going to take over.
Yeah, huge play by Orem there, right? They go back to that scissors concept that we talked about earlier where we're going to cross and loop around to the backside with the number 2 receiver.
I'll spot at the 32.
And in all honesty, it looked like
10,
Bryce
Orem.
Harr kind of didn't know which guy he wanted to go to. It looked like it was a little high for the slant and a little short for the the wheel route, and all of a sudden that ball sitting right in the middle for Will Rasmussen, who showed off his athleticism as he just screamed 65 yards. But we also have, it looked like Cash Coombs down on an injury down over here.
So with that, we will take a break and be back in a moment. Welcome back in to Orem High School. Tigers coming off a big momentum flipping
1st and 10,
kick,
Orem.
and their offense back on the field with great field position.
I like play action shot play, personally.
Man in motion for the Tigers. Play action. Throwing it quickly to Max Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker breaks a tackle, fighting through the contact, and will finally be brought down at the 17-yard line.
You can't call it a shot play, but what a job by Stonebreaker to catch the ball behind the line of scrimmage and then run through 3 or 4 arm tackles on the quick swing pass for Orem. Now, this is just me thinking out loud.
That's going to bring up a Tiger.
But if I'm Orem, I'm using that
1st and
swing
10.
pass again. I've got a deep shot attached to it over the top.
Kaava takes snap, 4-man pressure. Gets it quickly on a little screen, but going nowhere.
Tigers number 39, Levi Moala.
Is Levi Moala.
Yeah, Jack Neff
Wasatch is
just
Jefferson
keeps
Jack Neff.
rearing
Tackle.
his ugly head into everything, right? He's coming through, he's tackling, he's picking passes off, he's all over the field. Jack
It's
Neff,
2nd and 10 for Orem.
I would say, from my standpoint, has been the player of the game for that Wasatch defense to start the first half of this game.
5:50 to go in this second quarter. Kaava with 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Wasatch showing a little bit of pressure. They'll bring 5. Kaava finds Kai Wesley, but a little too
Pass
strong.
intended for Orem's number 5.
As that one sails
Kai
out of
Wesley.
reach and a bit too fast.
I love the play call here. As you watch pre-snap, right, you see that they had a stack safety right over the top of Kai
3rd and
Wesley,
11.
and then the backer was kind of down inside the box. Off the snap of the ball, the backer tried to widen him, but really didn't affect Kai Wesley. He just went right over the top of him and ran the deep post. He had him wide open. You got to stick him there. That's a touchdown. That's a great, great play concept for them in that situation.
3rd and long as the Wasatch Wasps look to make a big stop here. Stonebreaker in motion. Takes the snap. Looking far side. Might run it. Keeps the defense honest. That ball thrown into coverage and a dangerous pass.
intended
Is
for
Ryan
Orem's number
Vernon
18,
there.
Max Stonebreaker.
Yeah, great job by this Wasatch
That'll bring up
defense,
4th
right?
down.
They
And
tried
11.
to put him in a bind using Stonebreaker again, running. Excuse me. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, Stonebreaker coming
Orem
across
sitting
off the
kicking team on the
backside,
field.
and then they were looking for an opportunity to kind of put him in a bind on the run pass side, and they did a great job just staying home.
Ben Bradley running out there to try and kick this field goal.
Tigers number 31, Adrian Sanchez.
2 field goals on the year, 18 PATs, as he has not been in this position often. That one up and through the uprights as Orem tacks on
Kick for
an
Sanchez
extra
is
3,
good.
making it a 2-touchdown game, and
What a 34-yard
that'll be
kick.
the 3rd field goal of the game unfazed.
Yeah, great kick by
The score with
by
5
Mr.
and 16
Sanchez.
remaining in
Just
favor
hits
of
it
Orem
deep.
Tigers 17-3.
As Miguel Armendariz came across off the edge, I thought he got a hand on it for a second, but that kick
don't
was
forget
too
to get
high,
back
too
there as we come
powerful.
up on halftime
Great
with
job by
plenty of food and drinks that you can go back and get at the concession
offense
stand.
go down and get points.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, snow cones, sodas, and water. Go back there and wet your whistle and feed your appetite.
Forgive me, 5:16 to go in this second quarter. 17-3. We'll take a quick break. And welcome back in to Orem High School. 17-3 as the Tigers take a 2-touchdown lead over the Wasatch Wasps. Wasps looking to bounce back on offense after the end zone interception on their last possession.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. You're a young quarterback, right? We talked about this. You got to be decisive, right? In those moments, if you're going to hit the slant,
Touchback.
Stick it into his chest.
Wasatch
right?
ball.
If you're going to throw that wheel route, put it in the corner of the end zone where only he can catch it and nobody else, right? Like, be decisive. And that's hard. You're a sophomore. I get it. But these are the opportunities to do it, right? Throw a dart through his chest, right? Like, bullseye,
First and 10
right?
for Wasatch.
Loft it up over into the corner
From the 20-yard line.
It's those learning moments that young Bryce Harr's having right now. But the young man has not shrunk from the situation. I mean, he's got Junie Moala, who we watched get 4 to 6 sacks in 1 week against that Granger offense.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Wasps as that kick a touchback. Flag flies in on the near side, a fumble, I believe, and Orem is on top of it on the mistake on
Recovered
the exchange.
by Orem's number 2.
Flag
Zeki
is
Van.
on
There
the
is
near
a flag on the
sideline.
play.
And with the play not being blown dead, I don't know if this would be false start.
Yeah, if anything, it could be a legal procedure with how quickly that came up. Yeah, looks like we're going to get, looks like we've got
Illegal formation.
Yeah, illegal formation.
So we get the ball.
So a big
Tigers
turn
take
of
over on
events
the fumble.
for the Tigers. 2 quick turnovers for the
First
Wasps.
and 10.
And Taden Kaava back to command this Tiger offense
From the 17.
from the 17-yard line.
So disappointing for Wasatch right there because I loved the play call. They were going to start getting Bryce Harr a little bit into the read action game, and I think that was going to help, but just a little mistake there, and that's going to be hard.
Stonebreaker in motion. Curtis with some room to rumble. One man to beat, and he will lunge into the end zone.
We've got
just short of the,
we're having a conversation here at the goal line
26
because this official down on the near side wanted to call a touchdown, and it looks like they're going to put him on the 1 yard line.
Tigers
Going to that Orem play.
from about the 3.
It's a power read, right? They're reading the front side end, and they're daring him to come
Correct,
after
ball's on the 1 yard line.
the running back.
First
If he
and goal,
does,
Orem.
Kava's going to pull it and run, and instead he comes right at Kava, and here we are at the 1 yard line.
4:40 to go in this first half. Taden Kaava getting ready to take snap. A power formation for the Tigers. Hands it off. And fighting into the end zone is Max Stonebreaker.
for the Tiger touchdown.
Stonebreaker staying true to his name and just a tough kid running through the tackles, getting into the end zone.
Yeah, didn't realize that we were going to have Matt Stonebreaker being the guy that's breaking tackles, but an absolute tough run, right? The Orem offensive line just drove him into the back of the end zone, and Stonebreaker had plenty of space, plenty.
Lance Reynolds, head coach for the Tigers, former offensive lineman. And you better bet he's going to have his offensive line ready to go.
Yeah, there's a pride that offensive linemen have that their offensive lines better be good. And, it's easy to say, but Orem's offensive line is good.
Play.
There is a flag on the PAT as of now.
Kick will
is good.
stand
The
with
kick will
4:31 remaining. Your Orem
and
Tigers leading
4:31 to
it
go.
24-3.
Tigers up 24-3. We'll be back after this break.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
To Orem High School.
Adrian
As the
Sanchez
Tigers get ready to
kicking.
kick this one, we had a penalty on the Wasps that will move this kick to the own 45-yard line of Wasatch. This one will be booted, and I believe the kick is good.
Kick will result in a touchback and bring Wasatch out
that
to the
one
20-yard
touched back,
line
a
for
nice
first and
leg
10.
For Ben Bradley is the unofficial PAT, or forgive me, field goal.
Isn't the CFL the one where they can score by kicking it through the upright on kickoffs?
You know, I'm not sure.
And through the back. Gosh, Josh. So our camera guy, Josh, excellent, by the way, does a great job. He's also like a fax machine. And not like a scan it in fax machine, but like a fax machine. Like he just knows all the facts. So whatever you want to question, go ahead, tweet at KSL Rewind and say, ask Josh, and we'll find out. Josh will have the answer for you. Really hoping Vince gets a lot of Ask Joshes, but I don't think he is.
Wasps hand this one off as they try to get that run game going once again and settle down.
Tackled
Bryce
by
Hall.
Orem's number 4.
Yeah, I mean,
number 44.
I love that they're sticking to this run game because it has been positive.
Easton,
They've been able to
Kojima.
get yards, right? And it's a huge part of this game to keep
Second
Bryce
and
Hall
10.
into it, right? If everything just falls on his shoulders, it's really easy to break, right? But this run game has to be a part of it for them to continue to move.
It'll be no gain on the run, so 2nd and 10 as running back moves to the opposite hip. Hard takes a snap. He's got a little bit of time. He'll throw that one, and that one almost tipped by
Pass
Easton
intended for Wasatch
Kojima,
is
or
number
may
6,
have been
Cash
tipped by
Combs.
Easton Kojima.
Yeah, he processed that right. He just put it out a little bit in front of Cash Coombs,
Third
but he
and 10.
had him open. He was streaking down the sideline there. Just missed him a little bit. Good protection up front, right? Gave him
All right,
enough
Tiger
time to be
family,
able to
it's
get
third
that
down.
ball
Make
out
some
there.
noise.
Just missed on the pitch and catch there.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 10, a difficult play call for head coach Derek Bringhurst. 3:48 to go. Hard takes a snap, pressure coming, sets up the screen, just a little bit too slow developing, and he'll get about 2 yards.
Yeah,
Wasatch stopped short.
I know we're going to say, hey,
Number
you know,
41.
Orem's there. They get the stop. But I want to talk
Correction,
about the
44.
improvement
Easton
by Bryce
Kojima
Hall
will
there,
stop.
right? They run the
That stand will bring
screenplay.
the
He
kicking
hasn't
team
moved
out,
his
the
feet the
punting
past
team.
few times. He's really stuck his feet in the ground and kind of got stuck in there like tar, right? But what he does this time, he drops back. He continues to let the rush come to him, floats it over the top. It's just a great read by Easton Kojima to make the play.
Tigers looking to block that punt, but they'll get it off. And that one will die at about the 47-yard
Ball out at
line.
about the 48.
The 47-yard line of the Wasps.
That'll
So
bring
once
the
again,
Tiger offense
the
onto
Tiger
the field
offense
at first
will
and
start
10.
in opposing territory.
Yeah, you're in a short field here, right? So it opens up a lot for you, right? Like as I look at it, you've got the opportunity to take a quick shot down the field because you got the short field, right? But also you can sit there and now it's like, hey, let's just get methodical and do what we do, right? Like we know that we're just about in 4-down territory for us. Let's just move the ball like we know how.
Kaava, man in motion, takes a snap, throws quickly to Stonebreaker. Nice job fighting through the block. The Wasatch defender.
Multiple tacklers from Wasatch.
Yeah, great job by Wasatch to just absolutely get after that screenplay. You know, you see the butt, right? If you're the receiver, you see your guy's butt. You got to cut off of that, right? Like you can't go backside on it. He's being sealed that way. You got to cut off his back end so that you can get upfield and use that block. Just little things you got to make sure you do.
Ashton Nord with the nice play right there. Another stud for this Wasps defense. 36 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 picks, and 1 defensive touchdown. Tigers will hand this one off and get a nice carry
Tigers number 9, Oliver
from
Bills
Oliver
with the
Bills.
carry.
And right back, Ashton Nord is right there to make the play again. But Orem's offensive line does a great job of just opening the front side gap. And their running back just has plenty of room to get up the field.
Bring up a 3rd and 5, and Wasatch another big 3rd down here as their defense looks to get off the field. And I believe there's an uncovered receiver for the Tigers on the far side of the field.
It's been quickly realized.
Kava takes the snap, throws quickly to the far side, right at the line to gain, and fighting for the first down. He'll have it, is Kale Akana.
Akana.
Tigers number 13, Kaue Akana with the reception.
The last time I was here, I didn't get a chance to see Akana play because he didn't play week 1. But goodness, he's sure-handed, he's strong, and he's extremely explosive when he gets the ball in his hands and takes off. Really impressive player, and I can see why that ball comes to him often.
38. That'll be another first down for the Tigers as they get the ball to the 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side of the screen. Kava takes the snap, looking near side, steps up in the pocket, trying to make a man miss, but he gets tripped up. A fantastic play right there by Ashton Nord.
Taken down in the backfield.
And I just got to give props to this kid because 2 plays ago when he fought through that screen, he got up limping. He stays in the game, gets a big tackle on the run, and a big sack there.
Huge play, right? Ashton Nord is one-on-one, open field with Taden Kaava. The Alabama commit, right? Ashton Nord says, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
You don't want to miss this.
Sinks his hips, drives right through the inside hip, and takes him down. What a play.
Timeout, Orem will take one as well. Welcome back in to Orem High.
That's 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 after the great play by Ashton Nord. Kava takes a snap, pressure from the Wasps, unblocked man, and will be sacked as Jack Neff, the 2 defensive guys for the Wasps, flexing their muscles. Jack Neff and Ashton Nord, a fantastic series.
I love this for them, right? Because Jack Neff comes screaming from his outside position up through the A-gap.
Timeout, Tigers.
What they're doing here, right, is that you see Orem. I would assume they're going half man, half slide, so they're sliding to Jack Neff. But what Neff does is he comes screaming back across, and the center ends up tied up in the slide too much. Can't see Neff coming back over the top, and he gets a free rein into Taden Kaava to just wrap him up for another sack. 2 sacks, back-to-back, loss of, I can't do math, a lot, and great job by this Wasp defense.
And as the Tigers take their second timeout, or forgive me, the scoreboard is down showing their timeout, so I believe that may have been their last timeout of the half. And as you put so eloquently, it will be 3rd and a lot as Kaava looking to get the ball to about the Wasps' 28-yard line. The ball spotted at the 45 of Orem. Stonebreaker in motion. Kaava takes a snap. A 2-man rush with the spy. Throwing deep. Almost brings in the catch. Is Kaue Akana.
Orem's number 13.
And you know, I was about to say the play was too quickly run. If anyone can convert this first
from
down,
the 45,
it is this Tiger offense as they
team will come on the field.
Are so explosive.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But you've got, the BYU commit, Kaue Akana coming right across the middle of the field. You got sophomore Will Walton just coming up, trailing his backside or his front side hip. That ball comes
Wasatch
through.
Timeout.
Throws the hands up through it, knocks it down. Great job by the sophomore to knock down that ball. There is no giving up by this Wasatch team. Their effort level is phenomenal.
Derek Bringhurst takes a timeout to talk about this, possibly try and get some
big shout out to the Orem Pet Band. Thank you for your support.
Just shore up this return and get into halftime. We'll see how aggressive he plays this as Orem gets ready to punch.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Bringhurst here, right, I'm telling my team, get after the punter, get after him, which it's not Naliai anymore. Naliai is not in to punt, but I'm still shoring this up, and then let's get a chance to run a play.
What number is he back there? 9?
Tigers getting ready to punt.
Oh, 3. Yeah, you're right.
Almost gets a block, and that's a high punt that will die at about the 25, take a Tiger bounce.
There is no 8 on there.
And will ultimately die at the Wasps' 15. 30 seconds to go in the half.
The 16-yard line, 1st and 10 for Wasatch.
Can we just say how pretty a punt that was? There is one thing, and I'm not a big kicking game guy, forgive me. I am a big Dylan Curtis fan. I did get a chance to see him a lot when he first started kicking. He's phenomenal. But That was beautiful. When you see a punt get up, and then just kind of flip over and just drop back down, it's beautiful.
Ball is placed at the 16-yard line.
No chance to return that football as the hang time just stopped the returner from any chance.
First and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10, and I believe the Wasps will play it safe. A very interesting formation for the Wasps.
So this is a shotgun kneeling formation or victory formation.
Forgive me, a little bit of brain fart on my part as I was half expecting a punt.
You're good. As an offensive lineman, it is your favorite formation, victory. 1, you get to take a deep breath, and 2, usually means you won. So, big fan of that one.
So Wasatch will be content to go and talk things over in halftime. Try and make some adjustments
your
and
Orem
get
Tigers
back into
leading
this
on
game.
homecoming night.
That'll do it for us in
24-3.
this first half of action. We'll
Stick
take
around.
a break.
We've got
and be back
homecoming royalty
after
and
halftime.
plenty of entertainment.
Welcome back into Orem High
the second
School
half,
as we
Wasatch
get
will
ready
be
to
kicking
begin
to
this
Orem.
second half. 24-3 as Orem showing their muscles, showing why everybody expects them to win 5A this year. Wasatch hanging with them through some adversity. Excited for this second half as that one will be returnable. And a nice return right there as they'll get to about the 35-yard line.
Orem's number 26.
Beckham Curtis on the return.
Yeah, a little bit of a short kick there.
Reception
Curtis
and
comes up,
carry.
scoops it up. And I love this. He got
Bring the
north-south,
kick out about
right?
the-
Don't waste any time. Get north-south, get yards. If you're this Wasatch defense, frankly, like,
It'll be
you should
first
be
and
pretty
10
proud of
Orem.
yourself. You got put in a couple short field situations that are tough. You've done a pretty good job against this Orem offense. If you're Orem, I'm Coach Reynolds. My conversation is, hey, do what we know what we're capable of doing. Quit beating ourselves. Play our football.
Tengahava fakes the run, the play action. Forgive me as I get tongue twisted. Intended for
Pass intended for number 1,
Isanaliai,
Isa Naliai.
but will hit
Incomplete.
his feet.
2nd and 10, Orem.
Yeah, we had good coverage by Tyler McPhee down here on the near side, staying with Kawe Akana, and Tayden Kava just goes to drop it down to Isanaliai, kind of puts it down in his feet. It's one of those things, man. You're coming out of halftime. They give you a quick, nice, easy throw. Got to complete those, get some yards, especially with Naliai. You know that a little dump pass is not all he's going to end up with.
Tengahava get ready to take the snap, and Wasatch will bring 5 as the play action rolling to the near side. Gets it to Naliai. Naliai breaks the foot tackle, and with some room to run, trying to stay in bounds. He will ultimately step
Tigers number
out of
1,
bounds, but
Isa
not
Naliai.
after getting the first
For an
down.
Orem,
and about
first
9
down.
yards more.
We just spoke to that, right? Isanaliai is not a guy that's just going to catch a ball and go down. He's going to get you more. They roll out Kava, dump it off to Naliai. 15, 20 yards later, all of a sudden, here we are. First down, field is flipped.
First down at Wasatch's 45-yard line. Kaava take the snap with Naliai in the backfield, hands it to Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker won't get past the line of scrimmage. And we kind of alluded to it before coming out of half.
Tigers number 18, Max Stonebreaker.
Expect to see some adjustments
Brought down by
from Derek
Wasatch's number 5,
Bringhurst.
Christian Zabel.
Wasatch ran into some mistakes. 2 very costly turnovers in the
Second
second
and 9,
quarter.
Orem.
The pick in the end zone and the fumble inside their own 20-yard line. And, after this play, Braden, what are some things Wasatch can do to get this offense and defense back on the right track? But before that, Kava will take the snap, look near side, fire into the middle of the field. A nice play as he's off to the races. He's got blockers and he's going in for 6. Max Stonebreaker using his wheels to get in the end zone and extend this lead for the Golden Tigers.
I don't have a number for it.
Max Stonebreaker
I'm
with the
trying
reception.
to find it, but he doesn't have one on the Orem roster. But number 16, young man, way to lock up your DB in the end zone. Stonebreaker was screaming down the sideline, and there could have been one man to beat. But number 16 for Orem decided that he was going to just lock him up and never let him go. What a block, young man. And Stonebreaker, game-breaking speed. too hard? Did it stretch too far? But wow, great play. Little dump pass right over the top of the middle.
Kick is up and good.
Kick from Adrian Sanchez is
Makai
good.
Gordon.
That'll make
Mad
it for the
props
Tigers.
to him for blocking
31-3.
4 Stonebreaker. Quick score for Orem. We'll be back after this break.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into Orem High School. Quick explosive play from Tayton Kaaba to Max Stonebreaker. Once again, this Orem offense showing off the fireworks as they get ready to kick this one off. Ben Bradley will send this one off. A short kick that almost dies out of bounds, but will be fielded by the Wasps before it does.
Ball's kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, Casey McKee gets on that ball real quick, and looked like Matt Christiansen was coming down looking for contact. McKee's able to get that ball and pretty much step out of bounds, and pretty good field position for Wasatch, but also it's a really great sideline kick by Bradley. Really good sideline kick.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. As this Wasatch offense looks to get things going once again. Hard takes the snap, hands it off. Outside, bouncing is the running back, moving with some motion.
Wasatch's
Forgive me,
number
Ben
23.
Brand makes some
carried the
moves
ball.
and
Yeah, I mean, you see right there, right? It
Looked
looked like
tackle, number 44.
looked like it was a little bit of pin and
Easton
pull
Kojima.
there, right? To get Ben Brand out on the outside. You asked before, what does Wasatch need to do? I think you get a heavy dose of Ben Brand, a little bit of play action for Bryce Harr. Let's get him some good experience. Let's let the young man learn and be in this experience. Give him good plays that can build his confidence, so that next week and the weeks after he can continue to grow.
10-10 to go in this third quarter. And we'll have a flag thrown on the far side of the field. I believe it will be a false start against the Wasps. And that is one of the things we've seen in this game so far, Braden. But most of the time, the penalties have been on the Tigers, and that's what has helped Wasatch stay in this game.
Yep.
False
Up
start,
until the
Wasatch.
second quarter.
Yeah, you just got to be able to hold your water in that situation.
They'll bring up a 2nd and long. Hard takes snap, pressure coming, throws. That one just behind his receiver as he was looking for Lance
Ball
Simpson,
nearly picked off by Dylan
who has
Dye.
been very quiet in this game as their passing
Incomplete
game
pass.
has struggled to get on the same page.
Second.
Yeah, right. I mean,
For
as
Wasatch.
you look there, they're running these half-field concepts to be able to kind of simplify the reads. Would be my take here, and as you see, you've got double slants, right? So you're essentially trying to trigger and hit the inside, right? And he just missed him a little bit behind. You want to hit him on that lead shoulder.
3rd and long. Orem will bring some pressure. Bryce Hard gets rid of it quickly and tackled before the ball once again is
Incomplete
Cash
pass.
Coombs.
Flag on the field.
And Braden, I believe that is his 3rd pass interference that he has drawn.
Yeah, I want to say it's his 3rd or 4th. And he's just done a great job at being where the ball is, right? And then let the guys make plays around you. You make plays, and the more plays you make, the harder they defend you. The harder they defend you, the more mistakes they sometimes make.
Pass interference on
So
the
Orem
Tigers.
with a
That's an
little bit of-
automatic first down.
The mistake
move the
giving
chains
some
for Wasatch.
charity to Wasatch. Wasatch getting the first down, a new set of downs.
Ball spotted at the
As
42.
they look to get their offensive machine going and look for Ben Brand, as you said. Hard takes snap to Brand. Brand breaks the tackle, finds a hole, and he'll get about 14 yards on that carry.
I love watching Ben
Wasatch
Brand run the
Ben
football,
Brand.
man. He just runs so downhill, so hard.
Brock Hawkins.
Right? They run the split zone concept.
For a first down for Wasatch.
Drexton Morris does a
First
great
and 10.
job just creasing the edge, and there is no indecisiveness from Ben Brand. He takes the football and he goes right downhill
From the fourth
and just
quarter.
runs through the arm tackles. Great run.
Har, 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Hands it off. Immediately taken down by that defensive line as they were ready for that play.
Tigers number 91, Junie Moala.
Sorry guys, I just might have pulled my cord out of the camera. Hopefully we're good here, but
2nd and 10, Wasatch.
from the standpoint here, poor Logan Duncan. Ben Brand runs through the arm tackles. It seems like Orem might have taken it a little bit personal that he ran through those arm tackles, and so they decided to just absolutely put the hammer down and smoke Logan Duncan as he tries to take it up the middle and gets met by just a host of Tigers.
Duncan in the backfield with Har. Har takes snap, quickly throws a little screen set up on the far side of the field. Gets past the initial defender, and he'll get about 8-9 yards.
Multiple Tigers.
I love this for them, right? Get the ball in your
Number
playmakers'
6,
hands.
Coombs
You've seen
with the
Ben
reception.
Brand get a nice run. Then you go, you try and run the ball again. All right, nothing there. We're going to flip the hips. We're going to run a quick
3rd and 2.
a spot screen out on the outside to our receiver, Cash Combs, and he's going to catch that ball. And what does he do? North-south, right? I like this. Like, these are the little things that can be beneficial. Now you can pump fake that spot screen, hopefully go over the top. You're opening up some options.
3rd and short as Wasatch looks to keep this possession going. Hart takes the snap. He'll drop back, fire quickly into the middle, and he was looking for Combs once again. That'll bring up 4th down, and I would be shocked if they don't go
Tigers
for it
number
here.
2, Zeki Vea disrupting that pass.
Yeah, I got to go for it here.
Incomplete.
Those slant routes, I spoke
They're
a little
going
bit
for it.
early there.
Let's scare Tigers.
You
4th
got to
down.
stick that thing right on them, right? Especially when they're coming into the middle of the field like that. Protect your guy.
4th down. Wasatch trying to draw him off sides. Now the play call will come in from the sideline. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. 7:38 to go in game time. 5 seconds, and it looks like Wasatch will take a timeout. Talk things over, possibly
Wasatch.
punt this ball, and we'll take one as well. Be back after this break. Welcome back in to Orem High School. 7:38 to go in this 3rd quarter, and a big 4th down for the Wasps here as they take a chance to talk things over, and they'll send out a power formation. Har with I believe that's Ben, forgive me, as I can't find the name, as they try to get that reverse set up, and it gets blown up by Junie Moala.
That's a big stop
As Ben Brand was that
for the Tigers.
running
MJ
back,
Bateman.
and, you know, fantastic play by
And
Junie
Junie
Moala.
Moala with the stop.
I like
Tigers
the
will
idea,
take over
but
on
Junie Moala.
downs.
Yeah, I mean, even more than Junie Moala is going to get the credit because, you know, he's the one who gets a big hit. But MJ Bateman did exactly what his job was, right? He came screaming off the edge, and he could have chased after the fake, but what does he do? He settles in, he holds his edge.
Tigers will start on their own 40.
And as soon as
first and 10.
the Wasatch receiver got the reverse, he had to start thinking about where he was going next because Bateman was in his face, and Junie Moala then baptized him.
1st and 10. Kava throws far side of the field, completed, and gets to about the 7-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 6, Beck Coy.
Beck Coy making the reception for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice. Great quick
Second and
quick
3.
hitch out there on the top side of the screen, and a good pitch and catch to get Kaava started on this drive.
7:28 to go. Gava audibles at the line of scrimmage. Man in motion. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and he'll get about 2 yards, but not much more, which will set up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, this is a great job by
Beckham Curtis.
Daniel Ola and
Just short of a
Christian
first down.
Zabel. As the inside run comes up, they both are
Third
able to
one.
anchor into their position. and just lock it down to stop him for the 1 yard gain.
3rd and short as this Tiger offense tries to convert this, and with their run game, it almost feels like a gimme, but Wasatch could make a big stop here as they'll bring some pressure, dropping back a quick little hook route to the far side of the field, and once again, we'll have Beck Coy
good to
bringing
number
that
6.
reception.
Beck Coy, that's good enough for a Tiger first down.
They felt that these quick hitches, right, they can get 5-6 yards, hitch it back, and it's an easy strike for Kaava to throw. And it's almost like a run play, right? Because you're just quick to the edge, and it's almost a guaranteed boom, boom, because you've got enough space, and it's just a quick little spot.
1st and 10 from the Wasps 45. Kaava takes the snap. Some pressure coming from the Wasps. Steps up in the pocket, trying to make a man miss. He'll throw that one, and that one will be picked off, I believe, as that was thrown late to the center of the field.
Ryan Vernon is the one who sneaks in there and picks that ball off.
He turned over to Wasatch.
Right. Wasatch brings the pressure from the short side of the field there. As they come in, Kaava feels it. He steps up, and as he steps up, they've got a spy on him, and he starts to kind of try and make a quick decision instead of just tucking and going. He tries to throw back across the middle of the field. Big no-no for quarterbacks. You don't throw back across the middle of the field. Ryan Vernon says, "Thank you very much. I will take the ball back home."
So once again, a great play by Ryan Vernon, and that will set up the Wasatch Wasps offense. Once again, looking to get something going, get back on the board as they've been held scoreless since that field goal. They'll hand it off to Ben Brand. Ben Brand fighting through some tackles, and he'll get about 4 yards.
Yeah, great 3-4 yard run by Ben Brand. He is a very consistent runner, right? You look at this offense for Wasatch. They live in 11 personnel. They run a lot of split zone. They run a little bit of, zone insert or zone follow, and then they've got their gap scheme, right? They run another split zone there. Ben Brand right up the middle for 4 yards.
2nd and 7. Huff will take the snap, look far side, fires in and finds his man, Cash Coombs.
Pass is complete to Wasatch's number 6.
Will move the chains.
Cash Coombs has been really, really impressive today, right? He's gone up, gotten some really tough balls to catch. He's made them defend him hard, which then has in turn created a lot of penalties. And then he goes up right here as he crosses across the middle of the field, goes up, catches that ball, and does a great job at grabbing a couple of yards before he goes down.
Wasatch gets it across midfield. It's about the 47-yard line. Carr will take the snap, look near or far side, and that ball falls in between 2 receivers.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Orem brought pressure there. Bryce Hart does a good job. He recognizes it. He stands in there. He just throws it a little bit behind Cash Combs and gets smoked a little bit there. But the young man has been impressive. He is not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of taking a hit and trying to deliver those strikes still.
It'll be 2nd and 10, 4:52 to go in the quarter. Har with Brand in the backfield.
I got a question for you after this play.
And we will get to that question in a second. First, this handoff to Ben Brand, and Ben Brand finds a hole and gets about 4 yards. It's his ball carrier vision.
Single back power.
Wasatch is number 23.
Phenomenal. He really is, though. Just follows his pulling guard and gets 3-4 yards right there.
They'll bring up a 3rd down. Orem showing pressure, and now the play call will come in. 4:20 to go in this 3rd quarter. $10 on the play clock. Hart takes the snap, drops back, pressure from the Tigers. He's got to get to the far side of the pocket, and he just throws that one away, avoiding the pressure.
Throw it away and bring up 4th down.
It looked like MJ Bateman was in the middle there, but it might have been number 52, who I don't have a number for.
Wasatch's punting field will take
But the nose
field.
guard just gets a nice grip of the armpit of the center and just lifted him and ran him back into Bryce Harr. Wow, what a powerful display of pass rushing there by number 52 for Orem.
Isanali
So
back to
bring up
receive.
the punting team, Isanali to receive. High snap, and that one will get away. A nice punt will die at about the 20 and take a sideways bounce.
Ball will be
Sorry,
started
we
about
got
the
there.
19-yard
And
line
will be
with the
spotted at the
Orem.
19-yard line.
Gavin and I are going to be taking enunciation classes this week to make sure that we know how to speak again. Part of it is, I don't know, I feel like I'm yelling up here. Orem's loud.
Orem is loud.
It's loud up here.
You gotta love this atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, they have built such a good program over the years. They've been kind of in a drought as far as the state championship. I believe 2020 was their last state championship, but been contenders ever since.
Yeah, no, they've done a great job at building a really strong program with just tons of athletes all over the field. As you watch them just shifting back and forth and you're looking across this field, just tons and tons of college football players littered across this team.
Kava takes a snap, throws it quickly to the near side. A nice juke move, and we'll get the first down. A nice catch made by Max Christensen.
Players number 15.
Yeah, Matt Christiansen catches that
pick up.
ball
It'll be enough for
and
an Orem
catches
first
an
down.
amazing block by Isanali as he cracks the corner, and then it just freed him up to have space all the way to the safety for a nice gain of 15 yards there.
So that will move the chain. As Wasps bring a little bit of pressure and a nice takedown. Once again, Ashton Nord, who's been
Wasatch is number 10.
very fantastic
Ashton
for
Nord.
Wasatch.
Ashton Nord is
Green
probably,
Max
him and
Stonebreaker.
Jack Neff have been the players of the game for that Wasatch defense today. They've been phenomenal. They've been
Second
all
and
over the
14.
field. They've flown all over the place. Great play. All right, so real quick, you want to know the difference between a quarterback and a baseball pitcher?
What is the difference?
One takes hits, and the other one's not willing to. So one's scared and one's not.
Our first dad joke of the night as Kaava takes a snap, rolls near side, takes a throw, and finally dumps that off. Gets it to Kai Wesley. I'm not sure if that one was brought down, but
Caden Kawa's
it
incomplete
was
pass.
an incomplete pass, but a great job. dumping
Guess who was
that
on
off.
coverage?
Ashton Nord.
Ashton Nord. He's there again. I mean, great coverage by the whole Wasatch defense.
3rd and 14.
But Nord was right there, right on Kai Wesley's hip, able to knock that ball away. And, they've done a good job that when Kaava has had to break the pocket, they've stuck with their man. They've done a really good job at making it hard for him to find somebody to throw the ball to.
2:33 to go in the quarter as we have some substitutions from the Tigers. 3rd and long. Kava takes a snap. Pressure from the Wasps. Throws to the far side of the field with some room to rumble and gets the first down is Max Stonebreaker.
Caden Kawa with a complete pass.
And a great throw from
On the
Kaava.
reception,
Just
Max
a strong
Stonebreaker. That's
arm.
good enough for an Orem first
You don't
down.
think it's that far of a throw because they're like, oh, he's just throwing it 2 yards down the field, but that's across the field.
Yeah, that's a long throw. Puts it on a dart.
Wasatch 48.
Right to Stonebreaker. We got told week 1, watch for Matt Stonebreaker. Watch for Matt Stonebreaker. Well, yeah, I can see why.
That'll bring up a first down for the Tigers as they cross center field, or the midfield line. A quick pitch to the back. Nice juke move from Nalier. Crosses to the far side of the field, and he's got open grass. It's a foot race to the 10. And a touchdown for the Tigers. Isa Nalier with the quick reverse.
So just so you guys know at home,
Touchdown scored by number 1, Isa Naliar.
that play's not supposed to go to the left. Just so you guys know, okay? They're running power read, right? Or power option, excuse me. They've got the power for the quarterback or the option to Naliai.
Lining up for the PAT.
Naliai takes the ball and then lets the whole defense overcommit, sets up his blockers, and he goes right back the other way. Wow. Special athlete.
And the PAT is good from Ben Bradley. That'll push our
PAT
score
is good.
to
Sanchez, 100%
38-3.
tonight.
We'll be back
Your
after
Tigers
this break.
leading it with 1:48 left in the...
Welcome back into Orem High School. 1:48 to go in the third quarter as the Tigers pouring on the scores. Isa Nalier with the nice run, 38-3, and we have entered a running clock.
You know it's loud when my watch is telling me, hey, loud decibel levels. Turn it down.
Kick will be returned to about the 20-yard line. A little bit of extracurricular on the near side of the field, but no flag thrown.
Cash Coombs bringing it out.
And so we'll see
Tigers number 33.
another chance for this offense to get things going. As Wasatch, you're starting to enter
Adrian Sanchez credited for the
territory
tackle.
of getting momentum for next week.
First and 10.
You never say never. You can always
Wasatch
bring
will
back
begin
and come
on
back, but
their
it gets very
own 20.
difficult at this stage of the game.
No, I think these are great coaching moments, right? As you bring your young quarterback back out on the field, right? This is your opportunity to try different things, get him some confidence, let him understand, hey, Bryce, you belong here, kid. You know what you're doing. You can do this. You can be good out here. You've shown great things. Let's continue to build your confidence.
120 on the quarter. Hands this one off to his running back. He'll get about 3 yards. And that is, forgive me, as late on that name called
Wasatch
Logan
stopped by
Duncan.
a wall of blue and yellow.
Yeah, great gain of 4 there, right? Wasatch goes right back to their quick hitting running game.
2nd and 6.
They get a good, 4 yards there, and then he's swooped up by Judy Moala and a host of Tigers, but a great 4-yard run there.
45 to go on the running clock. 2nd and 7. And we'll have a whistle from the back judge. I believe resetting the play clock. Hard takes the snap. Little high, hands it off to Duncan. Duncan bounces to the outside and takes a monster hit on that far side of the field from Kale Akana.
Wasatch's number 2, Ryan Vernon.
Akana came flying up from his safety position.
By Kawe Akana.
Logan Duncan has a buck sweep call for him, streaking to get to the outside, and Akana comes untouched from his safety spot like a train and just wrecks him. Big
At
play.
the end of the third quarter,
That'll do
that
it
puts
for
your
us
Orem
in
Tigers
this
in the
third quarter.
lead
We'll be back
at
in a moment.
38-3.
We are at the start of the fourth quarter out here at Orem High School, with Orem High School leading 38-3. Wasatch drive in to start the fourth quarter. We have a drop back by Bryce Haar with a quick route out to
Wasatch pass.
Ike Mitchell. Ball is knocked away.
Complete.
You're seeing that Wasatch is just trying to be able to create an option to be able to get the ball out of Bryce Haar's hands quickly, right? Allow the young man to get some momentum going, just to build the confidence, right? You see these situations for a lot of teams when they get into this deficit that we're in. You want to get rid of the ball quickly. You got 2 receivers to the top and a slot down to the bottom in 11 personnel. They go to the handoff to, looks like Ben Brand, right on a quick zone play. He hits the hole quick up the left side.
Wasatch
Does a great job to get 5-6 yards there.
Ben Brand for a short gain.
You know, we knew this coming into the game, that Orem was going to be a stout defensive line, right? They've shown that. They've been powerful all night. But if you're Wasatch, the biggest thing you can take away, we are good at running the ball. They run the ball really well, and they create great lines. Got a spread formation with a wing down to the near side. Har rolls out to his left, throws the ball up, gets it out of play, and gets the ball out. He looks to be a little shaken up here.
Down. Incomplete pass.
As he gets pulled up by his offensive
Pressure
line.
brought on from number 35.
We're going to have 4th down and the punt coming up. Also, I just want to make mention, Gavin, I never want to do your job ever. Ever.
Bring Wasatch's punting unit onto the field.
Well, thank you, Braden.
Anytime. Please, not anytime.
Tigers number 26, Beckham Curtis to receive.
10:25 to go in this 4th quarter running clock. Tigers looking to block this. They almost do, but he just gets this off. Fielded by the returner. Makes a man miss. Going to the far side. Covered nicely by the Wasps.
Yeah, the Wasps do a great job of getting down there.
Curtis returning the ball.
Beckham Curtis looked like he was trying to turn the direction of the field and go the other way. The Wasps had him contained there with a swarm of black and white and yellow. Guys, I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow morning. I'm really not.
I got you some more water.
I appreciate that. I need like a cough drop or one of those cream savers. You know those? Those are always a go-to.
The beauty of Friday Night Lights, and if you're a football fan, we're just getting started. We've got Monday Night Football. So we've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah, and you're getting to see a lot of kids that are going to be playing on Saturdays on this football field. Taden Kava does a great job right there. Just hitting him on a quick spot screen to Matt Christiansen. He grabs another 8 yards there. They do a great job at creating quick, easy throws for Kava.
Gentlemen, a pair of white AirPods have been turned into concessions. You can pick them up.
As Kava takes the snap, hands it off to Oliver Bills. Bills finds a hole, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet somehow, and is brought down at the 51-yard line.
Orem's number 9, Oliver Bills with a big gain.
Run the counter play with Noah Sufele pulling around on the kick-out block, followed up by the tight end. Oliver Bills then just hops over one guy, keeps the balance, the Cam Scattaboo one-leg balance trick, and then continues to rumble on for the first down, gain of about 8.
1st and 10 from Wasatch's 49-yard line. 8:50 to go. Orem taking their time as they wind the clock. Bills in motion, hands it off to his running back, and a nice run right there as Beckham Curtis shows off his speed, and he is just
number
been
26.
Fantastic.
Beckham Curtis
both times we've been here, I've been very impressed with Beckham Curtis.
Beckham Curtis runs the ball really, really hard. You know, there's certain backs, right? Like every back is a little bit different. You watch Nisa Aliai, his vision's phenomenal, right? Like he's going to pick and choose his spots. Beckham Curtis, he is one of those backs that gets downhill in a hurry.
1st and 10 from the 39. Kava with the snap, throws it to the far side of the field, and fighting for some extra yards.
Pass is complete to Orem's
is
number
Steeler
84.
Wesley. I believe younger brother of Kai Wesley.
Yeah, great catch.
Number 24 for Wasatch.
Great catch by the young man there.
That's another Tiger first down.
Gets the first down for him. Again, it's those quick hit and hitch routes that have been really, really successful for them in this second half. We've seen it both drives now.
1st and 10 from the 29. Kava with 2 backs, hands it off. It will be blown dead at the line.
The flag on the play.
Before Oliver Bills can run that.
Yeah, we had a little false start down here on the near side of the screen for you guys at home. It was the wide receiver number 16. Oh, I'm wrong. Sorry, young man. I will eat my words. I was wrong. I thought I saw you move.
Wasatch.
It was encroachment. Everybody, I'm the messenger.
First down.
Hand up. I was wrong. Okay, hand up. Is that the thing kids say now? Hand up. Is that what it is?
You know, I don't think they say that.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Hands off quickly to Bills. Bills with a nice run gets
Tigers,
the first
number
down.
9.
So the play that they wanted to run but didn't get to run, they ran it right there, right? Wide receiver crashes down on the outside backer. They bring an offensive lineman out to lead block, and then boom, tons of room for Oliver Bills to come through and just barrel down. Now, question, do you think we could make this hand up thing
Tigers are in the red zone.
Do you think that's got a chance to stick? Or
First and 10
Brandon, you're a
from the 12.
trendsetter, so we'll
Appreciate
see.
it.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll give it a few weeks.
Thank you. My wife says the same thing. Appreciate you, Gavin.
Correction,
Thanks, man.
16.
7:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Kava throws the center of the field a little low.
Yeah, just missed him just a bit low.
Intended for Orem's number 16.
You know, those little quick hitting slants, right? For a team like Orem,
second and 10.
those have the chance to be explosive every time
The
because
18.
you're getting your guys in space, and they're so fast that as soon as they get the ball, they usually are gone, right? That ball is just a little bit at the feet. Again, we talked about this a little bit earlier. You want that on the front side shoulder to directly in there, depending on what kind of defense you have that you're going against.
2nd and 10. Curtis in motion. Kava takes a snap, throws quickly to the far side. Oliver Bills gets pushed out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Pass is complete to Beck Coy for a short gain.
Yeah, again, this is what Orem does, right? They go right back to their screen game, quick pass, quick action. They've got such great blocking receivers and tight ends that they're able to run this to an extremely high level.
"15 seconds on the play clock. 6:15 to go on this running clock. Kaava with Naliai and Curtis in the backfield. Naliai motions to the left side of the line. Kaava throws far side of the field. He has a man. And what a catch. Kaue Akana diving backwards. Able to bring that one down.
Great catch by Akana. Great throw by Kaava.
Pass is complete.
We also have a penalty coming up as well.
Parker.
But
correction. Kaue Akana.
Kaava's arm is like, he's got elite arm talent. Like the way that he's able to like throw the ball with so much power, he does a great job. That's a deep throw. He's on the left hash, throwing it to the right corner of the end zone. Great ball. Great ball.
Fantastic ball placement as well. Putting it where his
Dead
receiver
ball,
could
unsportsmanlike conduct on Orem.
There will be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Orem. I believe that will be
assessed
enforced
on the kickoff.
kick. So that'll bring
Adrian
up Ben Bradley to
Sanchez
kick
back
the
on
PAT.
the field for the PAT.
And in this game, we have seen why Ben Bradley only has 3 field goals so far. This Orem offense doesn't allow him to show his leg. And I believe he's up to 23 PATs.
Well, they get in the end zone a lot, you know? And if you get in the end zone a lot, you don't have to kick a lot of field goals other than PATs. And it shows.
Ben Bradley sends that one up through the uprights.
Kick is good.
And
Sanchez kicking
with
100%
6 minutes
tonight.
to go in this fourth quarter. We'll take a break.
Your Orem Tigers lead it with 6 minutes left in the.
We'll get back into Orem High School. Tigers getting the last score of the game. 6 minutes, or forgive me, not of the game, on that last drive. 45-3 with 6 minutes to go. And just a quick correction for you. At the beginning of the game, Orem was honoring a long-term cross-country coach, Andrew Jacobs. We got the wrong name as he tragically passed away at the beginning of this year, as this Orem community struggling with his passing, but honoring him as he coached here for 22 years and also ran cross-country for the Tigers. With loving memory, Andrew Jacobs.
There's not much else to say.
And with that, a flag thrown on a, forgive me as I'm struggling to find the words, an illegal kick, and we'll push this kick back and re-kick it.
We've also briefly realized that we may have the wrong kicker name. We're trying to figure this out. It may be Adrian Sanchez as well. Our stats show Ben Bradley, but it looks like number-wise, this is Adrian Sanchez that's been kicking great all night.
So Sanchez will send this one out. And that one will be returned. trying to jump over the defender is
Wasatch
Cash
returning
Coombs.
about to the 42.
And Wasatch will get good field position
first
here.
and
They
10.
won't have a ton of time
For Wasatch.
to do something with the rock, but like we've said, these are great coaching moments. This is where you really start to get some momentum for next week, because we've said all night, it's one game. You've got so much
Hey,
time
Tiger
to
family,
right
just
the
a
ship,
reminder, we'll be
and you
taking on the
play
Timpview T-Birds right
arguably
here at home in
the
1
best
week.
team in the region, if not the classification.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, this is an opportunity. You've stacked yourself up. You fought really hard against this Orem team. Now it's time to just go get some style points, right? Like, go find the end zone. Let your young guys learn. As Ike Mitchell catches this ball and gets a gain of 3-4 yards on the screen play. Good ball there by Bryce Harr. That's a long throw.
That'll bring up a second and about 6 or 7.
Awifumai with the tackle.
Our fax machine, Josh, is telling us he thought it was 7. It was 6, Josh.
Bring up second and medium, if you will. Harr will take the snap, looking for his tight end, and just not on the same
Pass is
page.
incomplete.
We're just seeing some of the growing pains of a young quarterback.
Yep, absolutely right. You see the seam route for your tight end, it's open. Just misses him a little up and outside, right? Those are those moments where it's timing, it's practice, right? It's all of those things that he's getting an opportunity to have.
It'll be third and consider it long, 3rd and 6 or 7, depending on where you're standing in the broadcast. Bryce Harr to take the snap. Orem will bring 4. Flag thrown as he throws that one just a little in front
Pass is
of
incomplete.
Cash Coombs.
Intended receiver Cash Coombs.
We've got
There's
a
flag
couple
on the
penalty
play.
flags. We got one in the backfield and one at the beginning of the play. Be interesting to see what we get here.
Once again, we want to remind you, Tiger family, a pair of AirPods have been found. If you're missing some AirPods, head over to the concession stand where you're going to go get a hot dog and your AirPods.
So I want to briefly, while we're doing this, take a look at
Remember,
the
you
upcoming
never put ketchup
schedule
on a hot dog.
for Wasatch, right? We're looking as they have Pleasant Grove up next week. Taking a look at their current score, and this may not be completely updated, but it looks like it is now. They're up 35-21 on Spanish Fork. As that'll be Wasatch's next opponent coming up next week, as they'll have a home game.
Somebody out there's got a
against
hole in their
PG
pocket.
and have a chance to be able to go up and get a home win here a week after this match here.
Pleasant Grove moving down from 6A. Their first year in this 5A classification. As we have a stoppage on the field, as I believe Wasatch. Thank you to our cameraman. Is offsetting penalties was the conference from the officials. It'll be 3rd and long. Harr takes snap, pressure coming, throws to the far side or the near side, and trying to turn around is Ike Mitchell. That ball just a little short and just a very difficult throw to make and a difficult catch.
Yeah, really difficult pitch and catch there, right? Ike
4,
Mitchell tries to get his head around and see where that ball is and just isn't able to locate it quick enough to be able to get his hands on it and go attack it. We're going to have a 4th and 6 for Wasatch as I believe Mateo Willis will come out for the kick.
You sure? Orem trying to block this one as they've been going all out all night, and that one, a nice punt, will be fielded by Curtis. Curtis, nice spin move, gets around, and ultimately brought down by Drexton Morris.
Tigers number 20.
A lot of fancy footwork for Curtis back there.
With the run.
Changes direction again,
Tackle
gets
by
about
number 1,
6-7 yards.
for Wasatch.
Great return by Curtis. Jumping to the other side of the schedule, right, as we look at Orem's upcoming schedule with Timpview coming up next. Timpview's a great team and has the ability to be explosive.
1st and 10 for Orem.
Maple Mountain is seeing that tonight with 4:25 left. Timpview's up 37-13 as Orem will have them coming up next week.
The name on the keys.
3:20 to go in this quarter, and as Kaava takes the snap, hands it off to Curtis. Curtis with some nice room to rumble, and he'll get the first down. A flag will be thrown in late. And I turn to you,
Our missing
Braden.
keys to the concession stand belong to the Mendoza family.
A comment on
If your name is
forgive me,
Mendoza, your keys
this
are
upcoming
over at
game
the
versus
concession stand.
Timpview. I'm not sure if you know, Braden, but Orem and Timpview hate each
Got a
other.
flag on the play.
Do they?
That is a very fantastic rivalry. Newly building, for a long time, it was Orem, Mountain View.
Yeah.
Last 10 years, it's been the T-Birds down the street in Provo. Basketball, football, very excited. And I encourage all of you to watch that game. As it will be electric. It's always
Flag is waved off. First down.
You never know what's going to happen. A rivalry game. Timpview has dominated these last few matches as I believe Timpview knocked Orem out of the playoffs this last
First
year.
and 10 Tigers from the 41.
These teams do not like each other.
That'll be a fun one.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where that one goes as it's coming up here. As Timpview will be 2-1 in region, and Orem's going to be 3-0 coming up here as we're seeing the end of this one.
Quick throw to the far side of the field, and a nice run as he'll get 40 to 50 yards on that quick throw too. Forgive me.
Tigers Poe Famui with a big gain.
Sophomore, 6'2", and this is where you love to see these young guys getting some chances on both teams, getting some Friday night varsity action.
Yeah, the PA guy.
Looks like this one's coming back.
Shouts out for Poe Famui. Holy cow, he got the ball.
Personal foul on the Tigers.
Really good speed down the sideline, but we've got a personal foul on Orem.
Repeat first down.
So this
First
one will
and
be
10.
coming back, first down.
And that's always tough for a new kid. You get that nice, big, explosive play,
Ball spotted, first and
and
4.
it doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, that's tough always. And for Lucky Sugataranga, obviously he wants the chance to be able to go out there and rope the ball around
6.
and have that one come back. It looks like Curtis is wrapped up in the backfield. Number 2,
Short
Ryan
from Beckham
Vernon,
Curtis.
comes up from his safety spot to make the play.
Second
We've
and
said
5.
this for a while. This Wasatch team has a lot of fight in them. They don't quit. They work hard. They are always fighting. Those are the types of things you build a culture on, right? You build your culture on effort. You build your culture on hard work, studying, being educated, doing the right things all the time. Then the good things start to fall into place.
Very excited for the future of this Wasp program. Man in motion as Sugutaraga hands that one off. Beckham Curtis with the stiff arm fights through a tackle and gets another first down. As
Tigers number 26, Beckham Curtis with a big pickup. That's enough for an Orem first down.
I believe a flag will be thrown on the far sideline.
Yeah, Beckham Curtis did a great job. Huge stiff arm by the young man. Looks like you said, we do have a flag on that far side of the field. Based upon,
Seems to be a conference on the field.
I was going to say based upon something, but I really don't know anything.
I believe it may be a late hit out of bounds just by where the flag is thrown, but I'm not 100% sure. 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. That is something I am 100% sure
Yeah,
on.
it looks like it's being walked back. So maybe I did know something
Dead ball,
because
unsportsmanlike conduct.
I thought that might
One of
be
the
what was
Tigers that's gonna
coming.
Move the ball back.
So every once in a while you don't know something and then you know something.
Good bud.
You get lucky.
First and 13.
1:55 to go as the Tigers get in victory formation.
Looks like they're going to reset the play clock and rerun it here. They're going to rope this one down.
As we're still waiting, as Orem runs this clock down, take that knee with 1:30 to go. And just a game where Orem showed their dominance and a very difficult situation for Wasatch. But Orem you can see why everyone is so excited for this team. Excited to see, Orem has struggled to get over that hump in the playoffs. They seem to just struggle.
Final thank you to Sherwin-Williams and Sundance Dental.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this Orem team. It's built upon a couple things, but one of them, O-line, D-line play. They are big, they are strong, they are physical, right? If you are able to control the trenches, then football games go your way. And Orem is built that way.
Big thank you to Pine Renovation.
On top of that, they have an explosive quarterback and a ton of explosive athletes all around him. They're dangerous on offense. Their defense is much improved, and it helps. You got stout defensive line play, you're going to have great play usually year after year, game after game. And, for this Wasatch team, their effort and their defense was really, really, commendable. They played hard. They fought hard. They got a lot of really good ball players. If I were to give a game ball
after the game
to Wasatch,
your team to meet with coaches,
it would go to Ashton Nord or Jack Neff. They were all over the field all night, and really impressive.
And at the end of the game,
but for our Tab Bank play of the game,
coming out victorious,
or player of the game, where are we going with our helmet sticker?
We will build the suspense.
We appreciate you supporting Orem High Athletics.
Our Tab Bank helmet sticker.
Hey Tigers, as a courtesy to our great custodial staff, please pick up any garbage you may see in your area on your way out.
Fantastic play.
Have a great evening and drive home safely. We love you. We'll see you back here in
Tab Spend checking account. You earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into Orem High School as the Tigers come up with a big win.
Let's celebrate by picking up your trash, everybody.
Now we turn to you, Braden, for your Tab Bank helmet sticker of the game.
Well, as they play Celebration over the speakers, and I'm just feeling it in my bones, I got to say we got to celebrate the play of Isanali right out of the gate on the first drive, where he takes the liberty to say house call on the fake punt, and he takes it 65 yards for the touchdown to get the scoring started. That is my Tab Bank play/player of the game.
Fantastic play from Naliai today, and not to mention the fantastic vision. Cut it back the field. He had multiple scores in this game, and some great play on defense. Braden, in a game like this, I gotta pick two, and I'm gonna go Kawhi Akana. And he just played out of his mind, receiving, I believe he had at least 2 receiving touchdowns. And you look at his stat sheet coming in this game, coming off of an injury, it was a little quiet, and he showed why he is a 4-star prospect going to the BYU. Very impressive game for both of these kids. Isa Naliai and Kawhi Akana, hats off to you. That'll do it for us here in Orem. We'd like to wish you a good night from Josh Dodge running camera, Gavin Atkinson, and Braden Peterson. Good night. It's a celebration.